Monday. We're in the shop, Sean here at Spotlight Customs. Today is Memorial Day, but we're still here putting in a few hours on Mark's 55 Bel-Air, hoping to get it down the road to the paint shop. Maybe today, hopefully Tuesday for sure, because the goal by the end of the week is to take this Saturday to Mays Valley for the Flat Out on the Farm show. Fingers crossed, everything kind of lines up and works out. We need 2 or 3 things to happen in the right amount of time and nothing to go wrong. So we'll see what happens. If we make it, great. If not, at least we know we tried. What else do we have going on in the shop this week? Lee will be back on the 71 Challenger. He will start to wrap the dash, and then he also might be back on the Corvette seats. So we'll see how the dash and the other things on the Challenger go. But until then, we're just gonna plow through on the Bel-Air. Even when it leaves for paint, we're going to finish making floor mats, wrap the rest of the console, wrap kick panels, and a couple of under dash. So lots of odds and ends to tie up. And then hopefully Saturday we can make the car show. Let's see what happens. So here inside of the Bel-Air, I said we have to do kick panels. We're just gonna add a little shape into them. This line will carry through from the door panel. And then this also gives us a spot for a mounting clip. And then we'll put an overlay in here so we can have easy access to mounting, because there's a fuse panel and the OBD2 port for engine diagnostics if they ever need to get to it. Also done in here is center console. I just have to wrap the last couple pieces of the lid. Carpet is in, Lee did a great job. Floor mats are cut, they just need leather binding sewn around them. So very, very close. And then, like I said, we're waiting on the back half until the paint's done, and then everything will line up, tick together, and yeah, he'll be cruising real soon. Mark's really excited to see his car. He should be in this week too. You might see him helping us put in sill plates, bolt in seat belts and seats for the final time. He wanted to be a part of that, so we're happy to have him around. It's Tuesday. We're here at the shop. Sean here at Spotlight. We got the 55 Bel-Air outside. Somewhat sunshiny day. We're gonna take it up the road to Jeff's and get the little paint blemish fixed on top of the rear window. Mark came down to see the car almost done. Wanted to maybe drive his car. Oh, an 1/8 of a mile up the road. It's real close. We like to keep it that way. And yeah. We'll get the paint fixed and then get it back, and then everything can go back together this week. So, like I said yesterday, fingers crossed, hopefully we can get it to Mays Valley on Saturday if everything lines up. Let's go. Making floor mats for Mark's 55 Bel-Air. Unbacked Mercedes carpet, makes it nice and pliable. And then we will glue that to, this is called snapback matting, traditionally used in marine applications on marine floors. They'll then glue marine carpet to this, and then the rubber coating makes it not able to move, which is what you want for floor mats or a boat. But we don't do boats, but we'll use this material for floor mats. I like it because it doesn't have the nibs on the bottom. A lot of the floor matting material has the nibs, and then guys, to sew around the edge or bind it, you have to cut them off, and then it leaves marks in the carpet, which it's okay, but I just like this a little bit better. So we'll see how a floor mat's made. So now we've got our carpet glued to the snapback matting. Next, I'll trim the matting around the edge of our carpet. And then, secret step, I'll take it into the belt sander to make sure it's perfectly smooth, the edges, before we bind it with leather. Wednesday, we're in the shop, Sean here at Spotlight, wrapping another set of Aston Martin dash panels for Sam at RSM Motors. And then also he gave us the wood grain insert on the dash, and then young Jeff will be in here to wrap that in piano black vinyl wrap, just what Sam wanted to do. And then upstairs, Lee is still working on John's Corvette seats. So we should see the bolster sections with the laser etched Corvette logos get stitched up today. And then Mark, who actually owns the Bel-Air, he's gonna come in and help us pattern the dash on the 71 Challenger. So busy day here, and let's get into it. Here we are upstairs with the custom Corvette seats. Lee did an awesome job on the seat bottoms. Now we're working our way to the seat backs. Laser etched piece of suede here, then a strip of leather that will transition to a nice French seam on the edge. So here's the first iteration. We're just gonna switch it up a little bit to put a strip of leather here. That's what John wants. I think these will come out really, really cool. I love the black and red color combo. So here we are with the center console from the Cuda Cat, Paul's car, House of Mouse Racing. We made an extra set of floor mats for him, and then we wrapped the console already, got nicked up, so we're gonna rewrap it, but then also add a strip of LEDs while we have it here. So hoping to get this done by the end of the week or early next week. Just another project we have rolling in here. Oh, hey there. Sean here. We're inside of Ross's Power Wagon truck. We did the seat and the dash last summer. He finally got it done. And while the Bel-Air is out for paint, we're just sneaking it in for this afternoon so we can make a headliner panel that matches his seat and dash. So we will make a pattern, make some panels, and then wrap it. It'll be in and out, and then we'll get the Bel-Air back and put it back together. So now we got our trim ring cut out, and next we will double side tape this down to another piece of birch wood, and we will copy the outer shape. That way we will have this panel connect to what will become our base panel, the black strip down the center, blue plaid on either side, and then we'll wrap the trim ring in black to finish it all off nicely. It's Friday. Sean here at Spotlight. It is the end of day Friday. Lee just went home. Dom stopped by to go over the 442 a little bit, which we need to finish within the next month or so. Fingers crossed. I think we can do it. But let's have a look around for the end of the week. The Bel-Air is back. Jeff did a wonderful job painting that blemish. So now that piece of trim can go in, and that bolts through the body. And then after that is secured from the inside, we can put all of the rear trim in, and then everything else. Lee made some underdash panels today. And what else? Just need to finish installing the kick panels like we went over earlier in the week. You can see the Challenger dash here is patterned up, thanks to help from Mark. We got his floor mats made. What else? What else? What else? I think we'll go upstairs. Dom dropped off some really cool taillights for the 442. So we'll hook those up for him while it's here. There's the Cuda Cat floor mats. The Cuda Cat dash is back on that table. Started to tear it apart. So as you can see, the weeks here are fluid. Things kind of change from day to day, hour to hour sometimes. Here's one of the underdash pieces for the Bel-Air. And then also, this is what I want to come up and show you. Here is Lee's progress on the Corvette seats. So got the bolsters all sewn up. I did some testing with the leather embossing. So we'll just have one of these logos up top here. These were just tests. And he's got other panels cut out also. So lots happened. Productive week here. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching this far, do all the YouTube things like, subscribe, tell a friend, yeah, all those things. But another productive week here. The week doesn't end on Friday for me. I'll be here tomorrow. Well, maybe not. No, tomorrow is flat out on the farm at Mays Valley, and then my nephew's graduation party. So easy day tomorrow for me, but we'll be back Monday and continue on the journey.